Let's go, let's go, let's go. Big show, big show. What do you know? Welcome to the NFT Action News. My name is LeftHouse, and I'm joined by two incredible giants in the NFT crypto space, Mr. Sensei Bulrog and Mr. DR.YUNANI. Let's first start with the doctor. How have you been?
I'm good. How are you? Happy to be back.
Good, man. Not too bad. Happy to be alive. Happy to be alive.
That's very good. And best wishes to Brother E to have a speedy recovery.
Yes.
And
to everybody out there, it seems like everybody's got a little bit of the sickness going around.
Oh, yeah.
Too much.
And very happy to meet Sensei. It's awesome.
Yeah. How are we doing, Sensei? What's going on?
Doing good. I am super happy to be here. I am literally just screwing around. I've been working on the artwork to finish up the 50 brand new FADED MONSUTA for the weed trading card game. So it's been a whirlwind, and I was super stoked to find out I was going to be sharing the show with DR.YUNANI. So I am happy to be here and excited to see what we got going on.
I must say the FADED MONSUTA cards, and I know I mentioned this to you behind the scenes, but this needs to be known publicly. It's getting better. Your work is getting better. The cards are getting better. The art is getting better. I feel like the lore, everything is coming together. I feel like for FADED MONSUTA, I'm really, really enjoying the pieces that I've been seeing lately, and yeah, I'm very, 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 very pleased with what you've been doing. Super cool.
Thank you. I have been working around trying to figure out different things I can do with the characters. And, after you've made the same eyeball 14,000 times, it feels like when you're doing the drafts and redrafts and stuff like that, you're like, I think I need to expand my wheelhouse here. So I've been trying to add more little characteristic traits to each of them and make them more unique. And in that process,
there's something. I mean, we had the fella from the expansion punks on last week, and that's like the expansion punks is an expansion collection off of the original punks, right? Mm-hmm. And in the original punks, they have the men and the women, but they added new traits and this and that, and they even show you, on the page what your punk is it's relative back to the original collection and the different pixel differences. And it seems like you're going down that road too. The way he spoke about those pieces and the differences and stuff was you can tell he's gone down the pixel rabbit hole. And I feel like you are definitely on that same journey of this fine details of each square and stuff is all starting to add up. It seems like you're seeing every square now. There is no spoon, Sensei. There is no spoon.
Absolutely. And that's and part of that to blame is I've been watching a lot of videos on animation as I'm going towards, building in Unity and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they talk about the different things that they use inside of, their own bits, comparing it to video games, past and present. And one thing I've learned is that it's a lot easier to screw up the 3D animations, but just even using pixel art to they were showing, one of the examples was the old Sonic games, how when he there was 4 different animations before Sonic is fully running. And just these few things are one of the things that made Sonic believable and great as a pixel art game. And so now I'm thinking about that sort of stuff as I'm getting towards the Unity portion, and I gotta my little goofy characters that are gonna be all Maple Story, they gotta have a little pep in their step, right? So now I'm not even thinking about just regular, functionality and the backdrops and stuff like that, but how are these characters gonna move around? And with them being so cartoonish, making sure that they stay in that cartoonish format and it doesn't draw the user out of the experience.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. I mean, I didn't even think about Sonic as being a pixel art game, because I was just so ingrained into it as a player, as a teen player. But yeah, I mean, that's really, really good pixel graphic art there. You're right.
Yeah, you look at it now and you're like, wow, they especially back in the day when it wasn't just graphic art, you know what I mean? That's not just pixel art. Back in the day, these were programmers. We didn't have free like pixel art makers all over the internet and stuff like that. That's the other crazy thing, is that people are like, I have folks that are in the Discord that are making fan art and stuff like that now. And people are like, how are you doing this? And they're like, oh, there's free stuff all over the place. Did you not know? So like people are just now kind of realizing that this is something that a lot of people can do. And that's kind of the cool part about the pixel art in general, is that as long as you understand basic math and how to like add up and count, you can make stuff symmetrical. You can purposely make stuff jagged or pointed or stuff like that once you look at the numbers and things like that. And pretty much it's the only limit is your imagination. That's kind of the best part, is you kind of get to screw around and have as much fun as you want to. And I think that's the part that a lot of people enjoy, is not only are they completely unique characters that they've never seen before, but it brings them back to that nostalgia. Definitely trying to go for that that gotta catch them all feel, if you will. I want to make sure that like all of these characters look cool and unique in their own way, so that people are actually driven to be like, oh dang, like I gotta go get this guy. I gotta go check this guy out and make sure that I have him in my deck. And that's actually the one I'm working on right now, is Ruby Cronfire, which is going to be one of the legendary Gandalf pipes, one of the 4 legendary Gandalf pipes. And working on their abilities and stuff like that. And this one, the previous Gandalf has an ability when it comes onto the field, it's going to remove all Faded Monsuta from the field on both sides of the field. This one specifically is going to target the opponent's side of the field, and it's going to randomly do damage at the start of your turn. Every single time you start your turn, it's going to do a decent amount of damage to a random Monsuta on the opposing side. So basically, no damage will be done to the character itself. So it's basically like an extra bit of elimination, board control, however you want to call it, depending on the game flow that you play for the trading card game that you play. But it's going to be removing Monsuta by doing damage to him at random with his little Cronfire magma balls firing out of her.
Amazing. Amazing. And if you don't know, Sensei does Faded Monsuta Friday mornings every Friday here on the NFT Action News channel. So that's at 11 a.m. PST is when that happens. And he's going to be taking over the show for us on Thursday as well,
right,
as our main host, as I'm stepping out to go sledding with the lady for her birthday. And it's Fading Armageddon. It's my older brother, Emmett's older brother too. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday to our older brother out there if you're watching.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, if he's in the chat, he's probably not here today. He's probably celebrating his birthday off somewhere.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do the same thing you do every day?
Some people,
all right,
yes.
Nuckies, give me a second. Let me let Nuckies out.
No pooping on the floor.
Sorry about that. So, I stumbled into some crazy news, which is what, the thumb of the show is about. But Grand Theft Auto Metaverse will soon launch. There's going to be a Grand Theft Auto Metaverse. And I'm like, what the heck is this? So there's a project called My Metaverse. Which has now, we'll just go to My Metaverse, because I did all this last night. I started looking around the deal here, and wait a minute, where did it go? Nope, that's the wrong one. Here it is. So like if you go to mymetaverse.io, and I'll share the link here. I was like, you can link up. It's through Engine. So if you have an Engine wallet on your phone, you can like log into their they have a Minecraft world or whatnot, like all set up. Right. So I did this last night. I went into the Minecraft thing, and I was on some plot of land. I think I was in a tree. It was nighttime, so I couldn't see anything anywhere. So I fell, lost half my hearts, and then all of a sudden, something attacked me from behind, and I was dead. But it's like it's a survival mode world, which I'm not, super used to. Here we go. Like yeah, they have My Meta Minecraft, My Meta MMO, which I did not check out, and coming soon, My Meta GTA. So that's
Can you
like,
share it
you
on
know,
the? Sorry, can you share it on the screen so everybody can see it?
oh my God. Yeah, I did not realize it was not on the screen. That sucks.
Okay.
Motherfucker, that pisses me off. Yeah, let me back it up. Let me go. Look at this. Grand Theft Auto Metaverse. My Metaverse will launch Grand Theft Auto with NFTs. So my Metaverse has now added NFTs to the open world action game Grand Theft Auto 5, and they are testing the game in closed alpha. They will launch a special server labeled as Meta City. All gamers will need to enjoy their version of the game world is a meta citizen NFT. So yeah, let's go back to the My Metaverse world. There it is here. So yeah, they have like featured games right here. This is the My Meta Minecraft. If you clicked on it here, you can link up to it through your engine wallet on your phone. And then, yeah, you're dumped into some world where you can start, collecting and gathering and farming and building. And but it's like kind of like it's two worlds. It's like Minecraft and Skyblock.
Okay.
Minecraft game modes like survival and Skyblock. Fuse them together into one streamlined economy and stack fun NFT mechanics onto the gaming experience. So that's for the Minecraft deal. And then yeah, GTA coming soon here. So jump into some classic GTA roleplay with a small twist of NFT craziness. My Meta GTA is a Grand Theft Auto 5 roleplay server that stacks some basic NFT mechanics onto the GTA role-playing experience. You will be able to build a life in San Andreas and build a blockchain-based personality based on your activity in the game. So how to play, you go to the job center, choose a job, find a vehicle, get to work, all the same things you do. Talk to your boss, get to work, buy a car, buy a gun, do illegal jobs, buy a house, furnish your homes, all the things you do in Minecraft. I mean, in GTA.
It's like The Sims meets organized crime.
Yeah.
Do you need to have like the official game to play it? Like in Minecraft, like in Upland, you need to have the Minecraft Java.
Yeah, I believe so.
Server.
Yeah, I think that's how it goes down. You have to have for the Minecraft one. That's how it was. That's why I was like, well, I got to check this out. The Minecraft one's set up. Let me set it up, run through it. So when the GTA one, I can get in and out on that, which I think maybe it sounds like they're in an alpha right now. It seems like some people are testing. So maybe there's a way to do this. Let's see. Buy Grand Theft Auto, download Grand Theft 5. So
all right, so you do need Grand Theft Auto 5 in order to hop onto this. All right, so I was wondering how they were like. I was looking at this photo. I was like, my God, it looks just like Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
Now, that makes
that's because it is.
Sense. Yes.
But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see how much farther we can go here. Yeah, okay. I'll do the same, behind the scenes, of course. But how insane is that? Like, this is what I've been waiting for. This is, we showed another Metaverse game. What is it? Sin City, which is kind of like another mafia. It looked like Grand Theft Auto sort of game, NFT blockchain game on Ethereum, I believe it was. Or was it Binance? Either one. But, this makes more sense to me, because it's already set up and built, and then you can kind of like, layer the NFTs, layer the metaverse into it or on top of it. I mean, Grand Theft Auto is already such its own metaverse as it is anyway, that it makes sense and be very simple to. But like some of these games that are being built on blockchains and stuff, like Jesus Christ. You know, they take a long time. It's complicated. It's really hard. It's twisted. You know, it's going to take years until we get to that level, I think. A couple years at least.
We're gonna need some real, you know, video game companies coming in and really like going balls to the walls. And then once that first video, like, you know, AAA video game company comes in, makes a ridiculous game, and everyone is going balls to the walls. Like, think oddly enough, I hate referencing anime for something like this, but it's a good portrayal of where we're headed, where, you know, after everyone gets over how terrifying virtual reality is and metaverses are, now people are playing, you know, like shooting games like Call of Duty, where like going out and hunting monsters is like basically a job now, and you can sell all your gear and do all your stuff. And now all the jobs that are done by robots, it doesn't matter, because now we're all living our lives and, you know, going into the games and living our lives there. And almost
Wait a minute, can I stop you for a second here? Look at the things to do here. Sell NFTs. 1, use your microphone to talk to your victims. 2, explain why they should buy NFTs. 3, point your gun at them. So that's what you can do here in Grand Theft Auto. That's hilarious.
Well, if I may step in for a minute,
Please.
it feels to me like we're in the middle between having games developed from zero based on, you know, not only NFTs but blockchain, and nothing that we had before. So right now what happens is there are games that they can be connected through servers like Minecraft or GTA now. So people will get those based on them, and then introduce in them NFTs. So bring the play to earn and ownership by combining something existing with another thing that is existing. Now, I know that there's a couple of games that they're being built from zero with NFTs and blockchain in mind.
Yeah.
And they will be coming out. I don't think it's going to be this year, maybe towards the end, because they need a lot of time to be developed. Even games that I was expecting for them to have already started, you know, the main game out in, let's say, October, November, they're now starting to coming out. So it feels to me like after the you know, summer that we were expecting things to start popping out, they took like a pause and start redeveloping, or everybody hits specific walls that they need to figure out. And now we're going to be starting seeing a lot of things progressing in this space. So I'm expecting from, let's say, mid-February, beginning of March, to start seeing a lot of the games that were already underdeveloped to start bringing out not the alpha, not the beta, but the main projects.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think we're supposed to get some things this year. I think Illuvium, which is like, you know, big deal, Ethereum AAA game is supposed to, I think their gameplay is coming this year, but it's funny, you know, like we're talking and dealing with pixel art again and pixel games again, and like, you know, it's almost like we've reset in technology. You know, like some of it is like style, you know, stylized into that way, but it's like we're going back to the basics again and having to rebuild these games on new technologies. And at some point, you know, I think each game that comes out, sort of like what we've seen in the wax space, you know, it's like Our Planet came out and then like a bunch of people started copying or stealing some of their mechanics and gameplay and improving on them, and they came out, and then other games came out on top of them and started improving on there and stealing their gameplay, you know, like I think we're going to see that, like when the technologies come out that make engines and things run and graphics and, you know, all this stuff, the rendering process like move in certain ways, then, you know, the rest of the games in the space will start to adapt those technologies and things will start to move faster and faster. But yeah, I think maybe like we're a couple years away from like really seeing like, holy crap, we're deep in it. But I think that's true for all of like the metaverse conversations and stuff that are going on too. Like These are the blueprints and the infrastructures that we're building right now.
I mean,
And,
that and 3D graphics and animations cost motherfucking money on top of taking time. So, I mean, it's more likely to see, like with Axie Infinity and some of these smaller pixel projects and stuff like that, not as cost heavy as, you know, crazy 3D animations, you know, fluid movements, all this other stuff. That's the other thing. I'm looking at all this other junk while I'm, you know, going on and checking out all these different styles of animation. And I mean, when we went through that awkward period where PlayStation came out and Dreamcast, and then you had the Xbox, and once those things came out, you had this really awkward animation period because everyone was like, how the fuck do we do this? On top of this costs money. We need, like, it takes time. It takes money to get these programs. It takes money to train people on these programs because how much time it takes. And like, and I mean, we all know what animations used to look like for 3D games when they first came out. Clunky. Your dude was floating half the time. It wasn't a true step or anything like that. There was a lot of sliding going on, and just, you know, and that's where we're at again, just because we're just starting out all over again.
Right. So, like, all of that being said, and, you know, it's like jumping in, aping into these games, or, you know, buying in early to these things. It's like, you either got to know what you got to have a plan, I think, with it. Like, are you buying into flip? Are you really like, oh, I can't wait for this game. This is awesome. This looks great. I'm going to hold on and live or die no matter what happens. You know, like, how do you choose and pick which of these games to invest in a sense? Like, you know, certain games, like, you know, like shooter games or whatever. If somebody's saying they're building a first person shooter game, that scares me a little bit, in the sense that, like, you know, like, that's a lot of world and stuff you got to cover. If you're doing a more like pixel, you know, say like strategy, turn-based game, you know, like, you don't necessarily need, you know, like 3D graphics flying around, you're shooting bullet, you know, or whatever. So I think like certain games like might be able to get there faster if they're not like going for like the first, you know, like super heavy graphic base. You know, it depends on, I think you got to look at what the game is supposed to be, or, you know, what the goal is for the game, and like be realistic with yourself. Like, how long does a game like this actually take to make, especially when you're talking about doing it on somewhat new technology, you know?
Oh yeah, like crypto shots. It looks like Counter-Strike, like old Counter-Strike, like, or like maybe like a Counter-Strike version of Halo. Like, it's, you know, if you look at that specific format, cool concept. I love the idea of having a first-person shooter. I want to go in and I want to do my first-person shooting in a metaverse. Absolutely, get money for it, game for it, stuff like that. Team deathmatch. Domination, King of the Hill, all that stuff. Like, I definitely want all of that stuff. But like you said, that's one where like that, like a card game is something where like you have people that fall in love with the rules, the gameplay, and stuff like that. And there's not much animation to begin with. But you're right, something like a first-person shooter, after there's been some success there and we've been in this industry a while, we already have the technology to create an amazing first-person shooter. We've all seen the modern Call of Duties and the new Halo and all that other stuff. Graphics is fucking through the goddamn roof. And once someone feels comfortable enough dropping, you know, a few million plus on a major project, then yeah, you're going to start to see stuff like that. I don't know how crypto shots will do at that moment in time, where you don't know if they'll still survive.
I think that for the games that need a lot of initial investment to be developed with the heavy graphics and so on and so forth, I think we'll be seeing the big established companies getting into the space. They have the know-how, they have the technology, they've been doing it so long, so it's easier for them to develop it. For, you know, a bunch of guys to start now a new project, I don't think it's easy to get into the heavy gameplay of you know, an RPG or something that you are used to playing a PlayStation or Xbox or whatever. You shouldn't limit, you know, anything. You know, we should have give us some spread. And then should also have the simpler games because everybody is into play.
You're breaking up on us a little bit here.
As I've been saying a long time. Again, okay, I don't care. I get into it and play and have fun and getting some extra return from playing to earnings and something extra. And there's the other thing, which is a pure investment because you spend thousands of dollars to get into it. So you expect to have a return on your investment. And that's another way to see it. Nothing wrong with both ways, you know. And by the way, Left, I send you a link for another game you should have a look at.
Okay.
On this one.
Okay, I'll pull it up here. Yes. All right, I'll pull that. Oh yeah, we were looking at this one yesterday. Actually, let me bring it back on the screen. Okay. Yeah, we just watched the trailer for this one yesterday. Crazy, right?
Yes, I love the graphics on that, and the gameplay looks awesome.
Yeah, the gameplay looks good. Big Buddha's bringing up that he's in the alpha for Phantom Galaxies, which I'm gonna download that one today on the old PC and check it out because that one looks insane. Well, I'll pull that one up real quick.
Are you into the generation E? How it's called? Is it Gen E? How do you call it? I'm forgetting the full name. Let me get the link for you.
It's a game?
Yeah.
It's on wax?
No, I think so. Yeah, I think the funny thing is I bought it, but I couldn't play with it because it's only out for Windows, and I don't have Windows on my machine.
Oh,
so I figured it out. So I just left it, and I had other things in my mind the last couple of weeks. But I've seen the graphics, and I really like them.
Which game? What's the title of it?
Gen E Studios, it's called.
Gen E. Okay, let me see about pulling that out. That sounds familiar.
Whatever we were just looking at, I definitely want to try. That Phantom Galaxies thing looks like crazy mechs.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll play the trailer from that one.
Okay,
wherever the hell it went. Oh my god, I lost my place. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this trailer's nuts.
I'm sending you, by the way, in the meantime, the Gen E link.
Yeah.
If my machine decides to work. Doesn't this guy look like from Transformers or something?
Yeah, it totally has that vibe, right?
Yeah,
totally Transformers. It looks insane. Yeah, it looks like a barrel of fun. Did you send me a link to another?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yes. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. They got we love trailers. Did we watch this one before?
This one looks like Halo a lot.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one's got a good song. Whoa.
And these guys, they're targeting a nice market, which is the esports target group.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that you will see teams coming up, professional teams coming up sooner or later, playing these games. Only now the teams will own their own stuff and win directly all the money instead of having middlemen or promoters or stuff.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
And that's just crazy, is because I think, well, they have Zen Sports is out, and they've been doing the crypto gaming esports already with the Splinterlands. And I think, I'm wondering if this was the other one that they had. I wonder if this, because they had a first-person shooter that was all space sci-fi looking that they were hosting games for. So these things are crazy. Like, I love this. I love this concept and all this stuff. Like, these are people who have definitely been putting their game together. Like you were just saying, Dr. Unai, these are the people that started, you know, and started popping up and saying that they were going to start making a game. And now we're 6 months to a year later, and now they've got some real nice looking shit coming out already.
Yeah. And another thing I want to point out is I see in the space the past 6 months a lot of, how should I put it? A lot of, let's say, negativity against, you know, initial investors, you know, funds or whales or whatever you want to call them. But nobody realizes without these funds, without these guys, none of this would be developed.
For real.
Without them coming into the space and, you know, taking the risk of putting the money into thin air for something to come up, you know, it's hard to have any of this out.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody's necessary in the space.
Exactly.
Except for the scammers. Well, maybe they're necessary too. I don't know.
Well, the scammers will help create a regulations around this stuff eventually, to some degree. So you gotta have the growing pains with everything. There's all these things are always going to have growing pains. There's always going to be scammers and other things like that. I mean, we all remember that E.T. came out with the game, right? And that it's still rated the worst video game ever made. And the company hired one guy to develop the entire thing by himself in like a 3 or 4 month span. And just like, you know, and what did we learn? That doesn't matter how popular a fucking movie is. If a video game sucks, people will come and return it and be like, give me my fucking money back.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm reading here in the chat here. I'm seeing all sorts of deals. Okay, so Neckbreaker, he cannot access, he can't get into the Action Family check-in room. Vis, if you could help him with that. And then what else am I seeing here? I saw something else. Oh, Big Buddha, are you in the LeftHouse Discord? He is, definitely. And you're not in the Splinterlands room? Can we get Big Buddha in the... That's weird. He should be in the Splinterlands room too. So I know Vis is doing some overhaul of the Discord. Some pages have been missing going around. So there might be roles and permissions might be screwed up at the moment. So, there he is. Vista said he added the roles there. So yeah, so things might be under maintenance though. So yeah, if there's an issue, please reach out to myself or Uncle Vis, and we'll get you sorted.
I'm sending you the link of another game which is completely different to what we've been seeing, but very popular as well, which is Monopoly.
Oh yeah, send me the link.
I am sending it to you right
Holy
now.
crap, holy.
Is it official Monopoly?
I don't think so. I mean, otherwise they would use the official name, but it's definitely Monopoly.
That makes sense.
Learn, earn. Oh, they got a trailer. We love trailers. Wait, how do I make this big? They got a little boy standing in front of it.
And yeah, after that, another one.
Oh, Monopolist.
fun. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's wearing my suit. The little boy's got my orange suit. That's crazy. All right, continue.
Is that you, young? There?
Yeah, it's me as a child.
Yeah.
Wow. All
And
right,
our good friend Demetrius just sent me another one, which I shared
All
the
right.
links.
wait,
for
what's
different-
where? What the heck? Let's slow down, Doctor. Let's stay with the monopolist real quick for a second.
Okay, of course.
What blockchain is this on?
I'm not sure. I
NFT
think
market,
it's on
let's see.
the Binance one.
Oh
Yeah, it said some BNB in there where
Okay.
prizes coming out of
I
the
think
chest
so.
in the
Yeah.
trailer.
I mean,
Okay,
there's
okay.
so many that you kind of lose track.
Oh yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah, it's so many you get lost, and that's another thing. So many have popped out, so you really need to focus on the one that you feel closer to, you're more comfortable to play, or you like more to invest into,
Oh yeah.
because you have so many even similar ones coming out.
Oh, here's another one here, huh?
Yeah, that was
Krypton, Dawn of the
sent-
Machine, Dawn of Machine. Sorry.
yeah, that was sent by Demetrius, our good friend.
Beautiful trailer time.
Select your robot. Destroy alien armies. Occupy lands and share them with each other. Discover a new planet. Build an innovative city. Strengthen the security of the city. Your triumph is only served to a man who dares to develop his own pathway. This is the core idea of Mission 1 from Krypton, Dawn of Machine, the world's first P2E game with various rewarding systems dependent on you.
The world's first?
The ruined world must take pride in you. Join in this sustainable P2E game with us, Krypton, Dawn of Machine.
I want to create a new drinking game here on the NFT Action News. Every time we hear the word first, I think we should have to do a shot of something because everybody's the first. It's incredible. Everybody's the first P2E game ever. It's fucking incredible. I love it. I don't know how they do it.
Well, pretty soon we're gonna go away from the first, and everyone's gonna be the best.
The best will be, yes, you're right. Yes, that's true. The king of P2E. Well, yeah, I mean, how do you choose? Like this, like what do we?
Can we talk
You know,
about how
I mean,
P2E...
like this one looks like some other ones that I might be already playing a little bit, but I don't want to talk shit because this one might be the better one. I don't know.
Exactly, you don't know which one is going to be the winner, but
So you got to do that research, huh? You got to go into the
Exactly.
Discords and
And
see if
also-
you like the people.
and also there are games that use the Oracle system that wasn't really fine-tuned and the whole thing collapsed, like the Eternal issue. But
Yeah.
there are a couple of games that they directly post and they're refixing everything and coming again out with new tokenomics and new way to finance the whole game.
Oh my god! I just logged in to play the game by accident. This music just started going for it. So how do I turn it off?
Maybe just
There
click
we go.
on the tab and mute the page.
All right. So so I just like logged in with my Anchor wallet, and I hit play game, and then it brought me into this place. So what? I can join a mission with? I don't have any NFTs in here, and they're gonna let me join a mission? No way. No. See, I got to
I'm
sign
not sure.
something.
You need to
Got nothing.
exactly.
All right. It's set up though. You can play this game. Well, the radar not found. Probably because I don't have any of the NFTs.
Exactly.
Well, look at that. I mean, like, yeah, we jumped into what was that game yesterday? The Dragon Valley. You know, like this one seems like a game that would be kind of quicker, simpler to build because you know it's like it's all built on lore, really. You know, like you click a button and now I have to wait 5 more hours until I can fight my little blue dragon versus one of these guys and earn some in-game token, right?
Mhm.
So that's like Kolobok Adventure. They're about to come out with Kolobok Adventure 2. The packs are available right now for the next 4 days and 17 hours. But I don't know if any of you guys played this one.
That was one that just came out so early into it. It was,
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends that have played this, and there are some that are like, if you don't believe you're going to be a millionaire off of the original wasn't too bad. And it seems to be that general, what's your expectation for this? Is the review I get on this game. But like, I don't know, they made enough money to get into a second one.
Well, yeah, I mean, I played a bunch of Kolobok 1, and it's basically, you know, you send your basically you have to get 2 of these little digi characters, very, you know, pixelated, and you got to make them have sex and have babies, and then you send them out on adventures, and sometimes they die, and sometimes they don't come back when they die. Well, they come back, and you can either revitalize them to life, or they'll come back with you know, some prize, you know, like an NFT that will be like, you know, a prize one, you know, like not one that you can send out on an adventure. It might be like a little cannon or this, that, or the other, whatever, you know, different rarities. And some of those cards are stakeable in Coin Pirates. They were stakeable in Our Planet. And, you know, so you just keep sending it out and you keep obtaining these NFTs. Also, there's in game, they offer different rewards for certain NFTs that you might have collected along the way, Kolobok tokens. So it's kind of like a very simple system, a simple game. It's like a staking game, you know, a mini short-term staking game where you send your little dudes out and they just kind of keep multiplying and earning. So I'm curious what Kolobok 2 is going to be, if the gameplay is going to be more involved, or if it's just going to be you know, more variations and ways to stake and kind of grow your NFT collection within the Kolobok ecosystem. Now, the Kolobok was made by the same people that make Our Planet, that make tribal books, that what else? Prospectors. So they, you know, these guys are seasoned game veterans. I feel like they're doing a lot in the space, you know. So I'm curious. I picked up just a regular pack, a couple regular packs, and I don't know what's inside of them. I kind of played Kolobok 1 enough to where I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm moving on. But, you know, then I saw K2 and I'm like, well, we'll see. You know, I don't want to miss the FOMO boat on that, you know, so I've got a couple card packs to see what happens. But yeah,
that's.
I'm sorry.
You can go ahead.
In the meantime, I send you 3 more links.
Oh, beautiful.
And the last one, because it's on Ethereum, I also send you how I feel about it.
Okay. All right. So let's start with let's see, where did you send us next? We'll go to the Beasties. We'll go in order.
Okay. Yeah, this is actually the middle one. You have another one on top.
I skipped one. Okay, let me go back and grab that one real quick.
No worries. We can go with this one first.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that one. Let's do this one real quick. Pull this one up.
So this one, it's an interesting one. It's more of a card-based character, guys, but you can also involve them, get weapons, and kind of battle, and have also PvE, PvP, and so on. But they paused it because they have the problem with the Oracle, and you know, fear of losing the whole tokenomics. And now they're coming back again with new ones.
They sorted it out.
So they're sorting it out. I'm still, you know, skeptical. I need to see how they're going to implement, what they're going to bring out, but they're really working on it. I have a good feeling about it, but, you know, always no financial advice or anything. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah, should we look at the trailer?
Yeah, it should be.
All righty.
Orion, the Golden City, home to the throne and a place of convergence for the different civilizations that inhabit Gaia. Orion has become a city of opportunities, where everyone is welcome and can find them one place. But this was no longer the case. 200 years ago, the land of the Empire was stained by one of the most gruesome battles in the history of Gaia, where every civilization fought against each other. The suffering and devastation it wrought were such that the gods themselves were forced to intervene and put an end to it all. After this great war, the city of Orion was founded to ensure the horrors it brought to an end be repeated. A new currency, the Aureum, was created as a symbol of peace, strength, and unity between the civilizations of Gaia. The consequences of the Great War and the creation of Orion brought with them the end of some empires, although some endings entail new beginnings. However, something was still missing. A kingdom is not complete without its king. To elect the new king, a cone-shaped badge was created and was distributed to the best warriors of each kingdom. The owners of these badges are allowed to present themselves as candidates to the throne, to be elected by the citizens of Gaia. And this is how Arthur Pendragon was crowned as the first ruler of Orion. This process has been repeated during the last 200 years after the death of each ruler. Since their creation, these badges of immense value and the power they grant have passed from hand to hand. There are people who would be willing to do anything to get a hold of one. Winds of change are coming, and only the gods know what future awaits us. Age of Cryptology.
All right. Bad idea doing that echoey thing on the narrator. I couldn't understand a word he was saying the whole time.
I was like, someone did not want to hire a voice actor with a deep voice.
Yeah, did they watch that, listen to that back before they released that? I don't. I mean, could they hear it? Man, that's interesting.
They were like, what if we made the guy sound like the person who was really slowed down in the EDM track, like in the club, whatever.
Yeah, that was the 4 a.m. That was the 4 a.m. mix of the trailer, I think.
I guess so.
That was amazing. All right. All right, let's move on to the next one. Unless you got something on this one.
What I want to say is both this one as an example and the next one business, it's something you don't need to spend too much time to play. You know, you can just go in, play for 10, 20, 30 minutes, do your things, grab some money, and come out of it. Compared to games like we've seen before that you will go in and you will immerse yourself and get stuck and play for hours and hours.
Right. Oh wow! Look at this world. The graphics here are cute as heck on this one. This looks like old Candyland.
Yeah, this one you have these little beasties. It's on BSC, and on the Binance Smart Chain based.
Yeah,
and you send them to either do some adventures or go to the dungeons and fight, and there's gonna have a fight that they're coming out.
Wow, so peaceful.
Each one actually has a different music, different graphics. You can move around. You'll see there's.
Yeah.
If you click to the next one, next panel, you see this different design or.
Yeah, so you go on these little adventures that probably you're locked up until you get there. You're earning token as you're walking around.
Exactly, and the polygon, hexagon, I can't say. It's actually like a dungeon and fights and.
Yeah, they got the PFP battles coming soon.
Exactly.
Adventures. That's what we're looking at. Loot
Yeah.
boxes. Oh, so they're working with Chainlink. That's crazy. Okay, a new
Mainly they're
year.
working for the randomness.
Yeah.
They are on the Binance Smart Chain, and they have a collaboration with BuySwap
Buy swap.
for
Yeah.
their token. Yeah.
What I love about it is just from my advertising background, my brain immediately goes, that looks like Angry Birds. And anytime something looks like something that's already been a success, just like the choosing map, just when you open it up and you see the different levels you can click on and the cute, not 3D world, but you know.
Yeah.
If you click on the market, you will see also the characters.
Okay.
Yeah, just let them load a little bit.
Oh, I gotta let them load. Gotcha.
Finding pieces on the market right now, you'll see different ones.
OMG, they're so cute.
Look at them go.
Yeah,
They got a
those are
little
cool.
Wally guy there. Wally
Uh-huh.
looking one.
If you
Yeah,
go
I
down,
like
they have.
them.
If you click actually to the legendary ones or different categories, you can. They have some really nice, crazy ones.
They got a
All
Mike
right.
Wazowski looking one from.
Yeah, on the right.
Legendaries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can see different ones.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these remind me of some of this one metaverse world that I got in on the Ethereum side. Kind of looks similar to this. This also kind of looks like Blankos a little bit.
The market looks strong for these legendaries.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Even the simple ones, they're quite strong.
Yeah. So no chance of a layman getting in at this point.
Yeah, yeah, you got to start from the bottom and work up.
Loot box sale during the holidays, so you could actually, if you were lucky, you could have gotten any for $20.
Oh, like this one. Like this one's not too bad. $27 USD. You could pick this up and get yourself in.
Exactly.
That's cheap. That's El Cheapo. Then it jumps up to 66 pretty soon, but that's still not terrible.
Oh, you haven't categorized them by price. You have them random. So.
Oh, okay. There might be some cheaper ones than that as well.
Maybe.
Yeah, right.
It's
all right. Yeah.
Recently listed. Yeah, you should change that.
Load of hard. Let's see here. Oh, do I have to click a button or did it do it? Oh yeah.
That's the
27's the low floor right now on the generics, as they call them. It's not even common. It's just generic. Ew. What about a common? Oh, the commons are fun. $100. Those are cute though.
Yep.
All right. Let's move on to you got another one in here. You said.
Well, the last one is again a Minecraft base, but it's on the Ethereum. So,
yeah, I know of this one. I know of this one because I'm in a Ethereum based NFT project called Properties. And Properties is like they've got land in the sandbox world and they just bought 5 NFT worlds. And these you can plug right on into Minecraft as well. You pick up one of these, you plug it in, and you got your world there too.
So the only issue I have with this, it's because it's on the Ethereum network. Yeah. Any movement you want to do there, you need to give one of your kidneys. It's ridiculous.
No, especially
so
right
they're
now.
Giving you the whole seed to do whatever the fuck you want with, and you get a whole seed as your world, obviously, and kind of similar thing where people come visit, I presume. You could probably add your own. I don't know this for sure. I'm just wondering and guessing based off of other Minecraft ones, but you might be able to add your own modifications, maybe. Can you
let's get into it here. Let's see. 10,000 virtual worlds living on the Ethereum blockchain. Each NFT world is an explorable, limitless world that can be built into anything you can imagine. Minecraft compatible, massively multiplayer, developer APIs, decentralized, and more. Each world is unique and one of a kind. Will you build your world to be a community hangout, a kingdom, or something else? Geographical attributes from the tallest mountains to the deepest oceans. Each world shows statistics about its natural formations, rainfall, and more. Environments, 46 possible world environments, each with their own special characteristics. Natural resources. It's your soil, rich with gems or barren and packed with oil. See breakdowns of the materials your world is composed of. Rare features. Does your world have a town, a mine shaft, jungle ruins, or something else? Each world is comprised of special features of varying rarity.
Well, so here's my question: is if these were actually generated at random, or if they're using seeds from the most recent update of Minecraft, because the seed information is out there. Lots of people post their favorite seeds from different versions of Minecraft, and there are some seeds that randomly have a massive fucking village in it or a massive fucking town. There's some that have pirate ships and pirate cities, and like, so you may be able to, even if they're like individual sales for these, you may be able to link up a seed number with one that you already know exists and go buy your favorite one, or one that you know has some goodies in it, depending on how deep the rabbit hole goes on this one.
Yeah.
I think you can configure it as you want from what I read. I haven't gone deep into it. But I think you're right. I think you can configure it the way you want, be it creative, survival, or whatever.
That's sick. Yeah, that's the really cool part, and that's the wonderful part about Minecraft, is that you could end up with 10,000 different games. This could end up like the like when I don't know if Blizzard was the first to do it, but they had to have been one of the first to kind of open up the sandbox and be like, hey, here's the thing that we made our game in, and why don't you create your own maps and your own mini games based off of our shit? And that's like exactly what this is you kind of have presented the empty map, and you're like, hey, this isn't just one game. This could end up being thousands of games.
Right.
Exactly. And I just got a message from Demetrius that he says that there's another one. I haven't looked at it, called Creators. I send you the link there, which is also Minecraft based, also on Ethereum. And they have like a reward of 3 Ethereum if you solve some puzzles there or something going on.
Oh shit!
I got a golden ticket. Yes. Wait a minute. We were looking at this one just the other day, I think, maybe. Oh yeah.
For a second, I thought you were talking about NFT gadgets. I was like, you got a golden PC?
Oh no.
That's on ETH. The other one, it has more logic. I mean, honestly, I don't get it. You have 2 chains that will do more or less the same thing.
Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. The first fully on-chain NFT. Wait, they're the first, guys. Okay, holy shit, we found them. We finally found the first. I was wondering. Okay, sorry about that. I just keep seeing it everywhere we go.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So what I was saying is, I don't get it. I need somebody to explain to me, why go to the Ethereum network when you can do exactly the same thing to any other network like Wax, Binance Smart Chain, Engine, Polygon, whatever, and you don't have these ridiculous fees and everybody can go in?
I can answer that for you. Where's Snoop Dogg's home? It's on Ethereum, you know, like where's Mark Cuban's shit? You know, where's so-and-so? It's like, because people want to ball out and they want to act like they're millionaires and want to be blah, 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 or whatever. So, and that's where the millionaires go. That's where the millionaires spend millions of dollars.
Yeah,
we don't have millionaires spending millions of dollars on these other chains. You know what I mean? Like, we're spending. We have normal people spending reasonable dollars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even for them, I don't see. Even if you had billions or millions, I don't see why should somebody spend his hard-earned money, even if he has billions, just throwing in the air just for fees. I mean, I heard you last couple of days. You said you spent something like 4 ETH or something just gas last year or something like that.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Yeah, it is. But you know, it's like the old phrase, and it applies here to, you got to spend money to make money in that realm, and that's true. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to make money on Ethereum, you have to spend money to make it. There's no way around it until they cut the gas prices.
As long as ETH is the gold standard for this sort of thing, it's always going to be a lot of people are going to try and build their stuff on it, which is funny because you're starting to get more of those people on OpenSea where they're like, oh, it's a lottery and everyone buy all these NFTs, and when the last one sells out, we'll give the winner a prize, and then the prize never goes out and some shit like that. Like, it's just, you're getting all this, and that's because it's the gold standard. Like you said, everyone wants it, everyone covets it, and short of, I don't even know what could possibly get people, especially major companies, to move away.
But how many did we see though? You know, I mean, how many like projects that were on ETH last year moved to Matic, or you know what I mean? Like a lot of them did. The Whelps,
I was about to say the exactly same thing. Like even in OpenSea, now a big portion is on Polygon.
Mm-hmm.
It says ETH, but it's wrapped ETH on Polygon.
Yeah. And so, you know, I feel like in the same way that we were speaking of the hackers, you know, I feel like the gas wars, the gas prices have kicked people into high creative tech mode, and lots of answers and other chains and all these other ways that cut the prices are available. You know what I mean? And some people are utilizing. But I think it goes back to what Sensei's saying. Like as long as the ETH is the gold standard in the NFT space, we're gonna have to bend the knee. You know, like everybody's gonna have to bend the knee until it flips.
Yeah,
but somebody else takes over.
If Blizzard comes out and makes, go ahead.
I think it's gonna be sooner or later, because people start realizing that this is ridiculous. Like trying to mint on a new project coming out and everybody rushing it and just losing $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 just on gas fees lost without even being able to mint. It doesn't work, you know?
Yeah. No, I was looking at a project on Ethereum. It was like another property-based land, something or other. And, you know, it was like, hold on a second. No. You're just buying like the pass. So that to then be able to buy the land on a later sale. And it's like, motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like you can't do that to me on Ethereum at all. You can't do that. You can't double dip. You can't.
It's too much. It's too much.
Well, you're also going to eventually get to the point where like a company like Blizzard or something like that is eventually going to come in and they're going to choose a blockchain like Matic, or they're going to choose Wax or something like that. And the reason behind that isn't going to be because they can't afford it, but more so because their player base will be hurting immensely. Because how many NFTs is a game like World of Warcraft going to produce? How many drops are going to be happening? How much shit is going to be out there? It's going to be fucking loads, right? And just paying all that on OpenSea and stuff like that. And once that occurs, I think that you'll eventually, once the gaming companies kind of get it through their heads that when it comes to making a video game, you don't have multimillionaire and billionaires as your main demographic.
Yeah, like this game that we're talking about, this last one that was sent over, Genesis Critters, the floor is 2.14 ETH. Like to buy one of these fucking, Jesus Christ, what are we looking at here? FADED Monsuta destroys this shit. This is terrible. This is really bad. This is the worst pixel art I've seen. It's like really bad.
Let's say you want to buy something that costs $100. Just to the fees, you're going to double the price.
Yeah. But still, like you're still focusing on the small problem in that issue. Like again. So you're going to spend like what is it right now? The gas is out the wazoo today. So you're going to spend $300-$400 right now to buy this little critter thing here for 2.14 ETH. We're talking $8,000. You know what I mean? Again, so you're spending $300 in gas to buy something that's $8,000. So like, do you see the scale here? Is like it's crazy.
Fine.
But you know, like if you're going to flip that. You're going to make your gas price back and plus, you know, X amount. That's why it happens every day. That's why it's like the ETH NFTs are like at an all-time high right now because there's money to be made.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very dangerous bubble there, right there for me.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, you know,
It makes no sense to value
but
there.
you know, you buy 50 NFTs, 49 of them suck. One of them sells for 10 ETH, and all those ones that didn't sell don't even matter anymore because you're now way in the green. So like you got like I think it's a different game, you know, like it's a much different game than like buying and flipping on wax, you know, for sure. You know,
Yeah,
because if you buy and flip on wax, you're spending what 30 to like 150 bucks or something to buy a couple
well,
packs
not
of
anymore.
something.
You have some crazy prices there as well nowadays. But yeah,
Sure,
I
sure.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about wax, which has more cheaper prices. But you can
You're
see
like
other
thinking
things.
more B&B at this point?
Yeah, Binance Engine, Polygon.
Soul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so exactly. So I mean, I see it also from the perspective also of coins. You know, even Ohm, which is you know everybody knows Ohm in ETH. Everybody now is bridging it and bringing it to AVAX
Yeah.
because they realize it makes no sense.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. It's a crazy world we live in, huh?
Exactly.
Love it. So speaking of that Dragon Valley game, wait, where'd it go? Jeez, too many tabs. Too many tabs. I mean, this is another game I keep trying to get myself into. It's a Binance game. I don't know if you've seen this one, Doctor. The Gold Fever, the Promised Land.
I seen the trailer, but I haven't been able to read the whole game, how it works, and
Like get into it. Yeah, I
get
know.
into it, do my research.
The tab never closes for me here. I've got the pancake swap open, right? You know, I just haven't done it yet.
I love that it's signed as NGL, which is like not gonna lie.
That's great. That's great. Sensei, are you still messing with Neon District?
I am messing around with Neon District. I have to send my guys on a little go around, but my dudes have gotten to the point where I can actually attack people now.
Oh,
so
nice.
I've been super stoked about that. I can pretty much anyone that is a noob I can destroy.
Okay.
And I've even gotten to the point where now I like starting to recognize the different like gear that people have, and I can finally realize like, all right, you're probably around 800 to 1,000 HP, and I could probably destroy you. Whereas other like legendary gear I've gotten used to seeing, and I'm like, I'm going nowhere the fuck near you.
Yeah, and this is on Polygon, right?
I think so. I
believe
tried to
it is,
search
yeah.
for any way to pull money on or off, but
Oh, you haven't found? Yeah, you haven't yet. No, neither have I. I've just been kind of going on pizza deliveries. I've done some where I've robbed the pizza deliveries. I've done a couple of battles where I lost. I've bought in some gear, but mostly I've just been going on deliveries and you know, kind of like just trying to grow my in-game token so I can then go nuts, buy a bunch of stuff and stack up and kind of like give it a little bit more attention and try to figure out what the hell is actually going on. That's where I'm at with it.
When it comes to attacking people, you have your stolen profit. And I realized a couple things. The informant network are like hit contracts, which you have to be fairly leveled up. I've done a few of those successfully, but for the most part, they're people with like 2,500 to 3,200 HP and all their stats are maxed to the fucking nines and all that shit. So those are usually pretty hard to hit. Every once in a while, you get someone like me in there that's like just starting to attack people and you could steal their shit. Which one time I stole like 175 neon from some dude that was hitting other people. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I immediately ran.
Dude, that was you? No, I'm just kidding.
You son of a bitch.
You motherfucker. That's incredible. No,
but yeah,
that's
the criminal activity. If you go there, you'll see that you can select a team if you have your set of 4. So that's what I did. I got my 2 teams. I have my shit team that goes on my protected runs where they can't be raided, and he gets me my passive residual. And then I have my team called the Alpha. The beta team gathers, and the Alpha they go ahead and attack people and hunt.
Yeah, see,
Right.
I got 2 teams, but I haven't set the other one up, so I need to do exactly what you're doing. I was on that path and then I got stopped, and then I haven't returned to it.
Be careful when you're attacking people, because that thing where I said where I took like 175 neon from a dude in one go, those things, that the profits that you're getting from attacking people, those people who got attacked, once they realize that they've been attacked, can put a hit contract on you. And you know how long those missions are. They can be anywhere from like 20 minutes to like an hour and a half. Yeah. So you may be hitting someone right at the end of their fucking run, and now they're putting a hit contract out on you, and you're like, oh, sweet, I've got like 300 neon from all the people I've been murking. And then someone comes and steals all your fucking loot, and now you're out the 5 neon from all the people that you attacked, and you have to pay the 40 to pull your shit out. So there's times where I've gotten fucking all my shit stolen from me while I've been stealing shit, and then it goes below 40. I'm like, fuck, I can't even take out the money from like the hits I've already done yet, because I would be at -3 neon. I can't even afford the cost to pull the shit out. So I go in, I attack people for like 5 to 10 minutes. I like have a set amount, and then I run back over to switch. If there's not enough people for me to attack, like right now is like one of the peaks I've realized right now for the game in general, people going on runs. Once it hits like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Pacific time, it is fucking dead. And
there's something to be said about that too. Like the times to play certain games or whatnot. Like for Splinterlands, it's like I notice like at certain times I cannot win. You know, it's just like the best players are on at certain times or whatnot, and there's no winning. It's just not happening.
Oh yeah, so, if you go on late at night, I've realized that a lot of bots play then. A lot of the FJH, QRS, TLV, all that other shit. So there's a lot of bots that get on later in the evening, and you can exploit those a bit easier than the real people that are actually trying to level up, because they'll just play the same lineups based off of how much mana there are, and you can it's kind of like playing poker against a bot. Like they're always going to try to optimize for the best possible move with whatever they have, but as long as you know what they're doing, you can be like, oh, okay, 19 mana. This is clearly not a real account. They haven't even changed their name yet. I think they're like up to 475 or 500K active users a day, which some of these people aren't even putting full lineups in and stuff like that. Some people are purposely going down in the rankings, I've noticed. Sometimes I start a duel and it's like they've surrendered before we've even started.
Oh, that's why people are doing that. They're trying to move themselves down so they can start winning again, because they get up to that place where it's just like impossible to win. Yeah, because I noticed that'll happen to me, you know, when the new season starts. I'm like, oh, I'm winning again, you know, or whatever. And then I get to that place where like I bump into the new one. I'm like, I just don't have the cards for this. I'm not there yet, you know? So yeah, that definitely happens. It looks like the frays are open and available to enter for the LeftHouse Action Army Guild, as the brawl is in prep stage here. 26 hours till combat starts. So jump in, boys.
Have you
I don't even know
from the recent sale that they're having with the tickets left?
Say that again.
If you go back in the main page of Splinterlands,
the vouchers page,
you have the vouchers, and you have like 6 packs you can buy.
Oh yeah, I know. I got a bunch. I just gotta put the funds in to do it. I don't think I have enough of either one of the tokens.
I see you have Dark Matter there and SPS. I think you can use those to buy.
I have. Well, let's see. Well, I'll try.
Buy more credits down there. Click. Yeah, exactly there. The small letters.
Yeah, I don't want to buy more right now, though.
Yeah, no. You can do it directly with the SPS you have. Actually, just put 4,000 credits, crypto, and then select the SPS you already have in the game.
Oh, I see. You do it here. Oh,
yeah, all the dark crystals. But you need 4,000. You need to change the 1,000 credits to 4,000 credits.
All right. Boom. I don't have 4,000 though. I only have 200 of them.
No. 4,000 coins is a different than the dark energy crystal. The coin is
Okay.
one
Oh,
to
I
one to the
see. I
dollar.
see. Well, let's see if it allows me. Pay
Let's see if
with
you have. Do you
DC?
have a
No, I
thousand?
don't have enough. No
Okay,
way.
go back and change it to the SPS because you have enough SPS for that.
I have enough. What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have three coins in the game. The golden coin, whatever it's called, dark matter, and the SPS.
All right. So this one, SPS, you're saying I have enough for
Exactly, and you need to change to 4,000 credits.
it. Okay. Okay. Pay. Yeah. All right. Confirming. All right. Survey says. Okay.
And just click close. It will be there in a sec. You already have them there, I guess. And
Huh.
you already had some there. Anyhow, if you just click buy with credits now.
Okay.
No. You're buying more credits now. No. That's for the.
Oh, buy this one, you're saying. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Perfecto. All right. Yeah, I knew I had some voucher points.
And you
Let's
just
open it
drop
up.
the box.
See what happens.
Yeah.
You don't have enough potions. Oh, on all your cards. Right. I'll just
Yeah, the
do it.
potions will give you better chance to have some better cards. But,
That's right.
The golds are good for XP and power.
Yeah. Oh, whoa! Three glowing
rares.
ones.
3 rares.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
There you go.
And actually, one of them is Tarsa is a summoner.
Yeah.
Which is more valuable. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You want to level them summoners up so that you can use the leveled up card abilities, because the leveled up cards are on freaking roids compared to their level 1 forms.
Right. Yeah, the leveling up is impertinent. Sweet. So I can do that all day. Yeah, I'll pick up some more off the air. But Doctor, are you have you let me see where to go. Where are you? Skyweaver, have you messed with this one at all? Have you seen this one? This was on B&B as well. It's in a beta. I don't know if
I want to dig into it.
I don't know if it's still open, but on their Discord they had like a key so you could get in and play. And this one a day doesn't go by that I don't play Skyweaver now. Are you messing
really?
with
I have to get into this.
Oh, yeah.
I have to get into. I've seen it on stream so many times, and I plan on like trying a few games out. It's just now that I'm building FADED MONSUTA, like I got a little too into some other games that I was trying out, and like I started playing Immersis, and then at like a certain point in time, I was like, son of a bitch, I don't have time to play all of these games. I don't have. There's lots of stuff I want to do, and it's like, but I got. What am I gonna do? Play someone else's game or get bust my ass on getting my own done? But this one looks legit, and this is one of the ones where I can like justify like the time spent, because I'm like, I'm researching for my own game to see what current games are doing in this space. And this one, I love the fact that the playable character is on the field and movable, and I like how they've set it up, that you have abilities and things like that. It's far more, skill-based, I guess is a good way to put it. Like, don't get me wrong, it still takes skill in order to win in Splinterlands, but you can't tell me that all those people with all those cards would make perfect moves every single turn. There's no way that all the people that have invested in the Splinterlands.
Right. Splinterlands moves really fast. It's like set in and locked and it's go. It's like it's one hand. It's like your best hand versus my best hand. We're gonna lay them down and go, right? Where this one, there's a lot of things that you can do per round, like the variations on the magic cards, switch up the way that the cards actually function. There's all sorts of things that happen. So as you're playing, you might think you're winning, but somebody else might be saving up all these cards to slam you at the end. There's definite strategy, and it takes time to like figure out like the way you were explaining. I can't remember what game it was, but you were like, I'm recognizing now the with the Neon District. You're like, I'm recognizing certain shields, this, that, and the other. I'm barely getting there now with this. But like I couldn't explain it, but my mind can feel in a sense what certain things are in a card. But you know, all the information is there on each card. It just tells you, you know, like what it does. But it's, you know, sort of gets like a little intense to try to read some of that stuff when your timer is going down. You're like, I got to make these moves before I run out of time. But
I think that's why people are so into these new card games, is because all these new games are starting out. And we're kind of at the point of when Yu-Gi-Oh started, where some cards just have a description of the character. And they're like, hey, look at this cool, fun thing. And it attacks people and you summon it this way. Nowadays, you look at Yu-Gi-Oh, it's so far in that like when a monster has an ability, it's like 2 paragraphs. The text is like 3 size font. Like you can hardly even, you need like a magnifying glass to be like, okay, so it says here that after a 17-minute description, you lose. Like, and it's just like 14 different things. And like, I made a joke the other day on stream that like nowadays in card games, it's like 15, it's like chess, but you get to make 40 moves in one turn because you have all these different cards that allow you to do all this stupid, crazy shit that breaks all the rules in the game that they made in the first place to keep it fair.
And there's cards in here that you have that like the only function is to mulligan you, to hurt you, to hinder you. You can't attack the other. You can attack one of your own players, and you're like, why the fuck would I do this? Like, what is this? You know, like, but there's a way to use it and function and make it work against, you know, because people can send cards to you, you know, like you can. You know, you might have a card that sends a negative card into my deck, and that's what I would want to use that card to kill that, to get it out, you know, but there's all sorts of like, you know, like I've done things where I've like, you know, they allow you to pick like your first hand, you know, like you pick 4 cards to start with. And like little do I know that one of those cards I started with, like as soon as I play it, it takes all the cards that I just chose and throws them back in a deck and gives me new ones. I'm like, oh god damn it! Like, you know, I didn't need to do that. So you'll make moves and you think like, haha, I got you, and it takes away a couple points from their main boss. But all of a sudden now you're getting points taken away from your card too. You're like, I need to read these things. You know, like it's fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
We are hitting the point that you need to RTFM big time, and that takes a little bit out of the fun, to be honest.
What's that?
You need to read the fucking manual. You need to have a huge manual to read this, to play this game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you click
and
on these
the moment
cards.
you hit that wall, a part of the fun is getting out, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I think the art's really nice in the Skyweaver here. I didn't think I was gonna like the turn to turn, but you know, person to person turn, like because I was so used to Splinterlands, but I'm like, oh, I see why you would want to play this. But the deal is, it's like Dark Country or Gods and Monsters. It's in that same.
I was about to say that. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Same sort of pace. So it takes, you know, it can take up to 30 minutes potentially, but yeah, it's a good way to spend some time. It's fun. So
That's
many games.
I'm waiting for the lands to start functioning. Dark Country, that would be awesome. I have a good.
Are they getting closer on that? I keep
they had the beta. They had the beta and they were testing it on the lands on wax. I'm guessing they were working to have the flow ones working as well to open it together, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't. I'm curious. I still I'm holding some lands over there.
The good and the bad thing at the same time is because they have so many things going on their lands, which is awesome, and economy-wise and gameplay-wise and whatever. It's also very complex on the development part. So I can feel that they hit a wall somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the train ones.
Yeah.
The train games. Oh, I love it.
You're running. You got yourself.
Yeah,
some trains?
I wasn't into it. My very good friend Daniel told me about it, and I got into it. Yeah.
Oh, awesome! How's Daniel doing?
He's doing good.
Yeah, good.
He's doing
Sweet.
good. I don't know if he's here today. I don't see him in the chat, but
Yeah. Haven't seen him in a minute. That's super cool. I love the train world. We got passenger cars and passengers coming up pretty soon here.
I've seen that.
How deep have you gone in? Do you have yourself a station?
No, I didn't get a station.
I've got two stations.
Oh man, you're lucky.
I got Dreamer's Landing, which is my favorite.
Yeah, unfortunately, when they were doing the sale, I couldn't be near to my machine to do anything. So,
well, no, I screwed up. I was whitelisted, and then I woke up. I said it, minutes before, but there was something that I didn't know about, but that you had to do something like 15 minutes before something to do check-in, and I missed the check-in thing, so I missed it there. So I secondary marketed. I waited and found. I stared. I would go to their page, probably like 15, 20 times a day, checking to see prices, see if anybody dropped this, that, or the other. But when Wax reached its all-time high, that was the time to be buying into like the larger, the more expensive NFTs, because like, whoever's like functioning or running them, they were like correlating it to the USD price. So the Wax price went way down, so, pick stuff up and next time you see Wax high, that's the time to buy the expensive NFTs, because the Wax price is so much lower. And then when you go back down, the Wax price stays around, it's just, you can sell and make more that way. I know it sounds backwards, but it's true.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's there.
It's a good tip. Yeah. How much do they go for now in Wax, these stations? I need to check it out.
I haven't looked since I got the first one, and then I made a deal with one of our community members, Boulder Magic, who's actually, I sent the station back to him so he can get whitelisted for the passengers, if that is in fact how it's going to go. But he was looking to buy one of the Pepsi NFTs that came out on Ethereum. So he picked up a couple of those, which looked pretty badass. So I took advantage of his weakness and stole this train station from him at that time. No, it was his idea. It was not my idea. I would have never have done it. But it worked out for both of us. Everybody won in the end. So yeah, it was cool.
When both are happy, that's a good deal.
Yeah. And at the time I was sitting on a buttload of Wax too. So what are you going to do with it? Spend it or cash it out? I say spend it. Yeah. So heck yeah. What was it? What did I pick up? I did pick up something today.
Are you taking part in the lotteries that they're doing on the trains?
I did when it first came out. I went heavy, and then I was like salty that I didn't get anything, because I thought, I think I was like 7% or 8% in. I spent way too much. So I put myself in timeout on it. I'll come back around, but I was like, I should be stacking my tokens for to buy more train cars. So that's what I ended up doing.
Yeah, I was like you. I was never winning, and finally I won like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Yeah, thanks. So finally I got something out of it. All these tokens spent, but it's fun.
Yeah,
gambling is fun.
So that game that I was looking at yesterday, I'm a pirate guy now because the coin pirates. I'm a seaman now. I'm a seaman. We decided yesterday, and so I bought some of these Lost Sailor ship collections that went on sale today, and I picked up a chest here for us to give away. From the Left giveaway wallet. So I picked up one of these, but I haven't opened it up yet or whatnot. It's another, boat sea game coming here on Wax. So we'll see what happens when we open the chest and get into this gameplay here. But Yeah, I don't know. I love trains, and now I love pirate ships, and I love dragons. So I'm getting tattoos of all of those things. Ownership and land, and I love
So
land.
now
There's
you're
land coming.
gonna left.
Say what?
So I call you Captain Left Hook, and I call you Captain Left Hook.
Oh, you broke it. You broke up on it. Did you catch him there, Sensei? Or did he?
I heard Captain Left. I
That's
heard
what I
that
heard, too.
you
I
might
was
be
thinking,
taking.
I think no. I was saying I'm gonna call him Mr. Captain Left Hook.
Captain Left Hook. Yeah, absolutely. I'll take that. So choose your first ship among 4 different ships and start your sea adventure. Can we open these yet? I don't even know. So if we can, I'll open the one I bought for my personal stash, and then we'll go to the giveaway section of the day.
Another one I totally missed.
What's that?
Oh, this drop right here that we're discussing.
It's happening today. I don't think it's sold out. It's not going that. It didn't go that fast. I don't think. Oops, I switched to the wrong wallet. 1 second.
You are starting to see projects that have that main banner not sell out instantaneously.
Yeah.
I wonder if the bot accounts have become hesitant. Maybe they bought too many projects.
They're slowing down.
The market is a little bit slow now, so they cannot flip that fast, I guess.
Yeah. At least not for as much wax as they used to be able to. Or I noticed that happened with a lot of projects where the market kind of went down because wax went up, and then a lot of those projects the market did not recover in amount of wax per item, as the USD amount went down. Some of them did. Some of them you see it fluctuate with the price of wax, but a couple of the things that I was making money off of, the market went down with the increase in the USD amount of wax. And then once that USD amount, it's almost, I haven't checked it today, but I saw it go below 30 for a second, or into the 30s rather, for a second yesterday. So, I mean, it's almost like we're back at the starting point of the first boom when it went from like 13 cents to like 40 cents.
Okay, can't open this for 19 hours and 24 minutes. All right, that's the deal there. No. Why so long? Why do they do that? So mean.
I wonder if it's to have that chance on the second market and make a little bit of a profit off of it, because I'm not sure if this one has a set amount of cards with rarities and things like that, but I know that some projects have like there's only 4 of this card and only 10 of this card. And sometimes if those pop out super early into the pack openings.
Oh, that makes sense. I see.
You may not see as much popping on the second market. People may be like, well, there's nothing good left in these, so I'm not going to pay a ridiculous price for them.
So this sale for this is completely ended. Lost sailors. And, like they didn't sell like a crap buttload of them. I mean, they seemed like they did all right off their white list, selling 644 of like their big pack, which was only $69 if you were on the pre-sale white list, and 300 of the one of the other ones, 187 of the smaller one. And then for the public, it was like 72 for their small one, 70 for the mid tier, and 160 for their big box. And then they closed it. I like, which I appreciate. I like a sale that closes down after a short period of time and lets those that get in. So yeah, we'll give away. I think it's the smaller one I picked up for the giveaway.
That's how I see it. That's what I said with the first pack, and that's what I'm going to say. It's the same thing with this pack for Faded Monsuta. Is like if it doesn't sell out instantaneously or anything like that, or it's not like the project is over. You can just do now. You have more promos and more giveaways than you thought you did initially.
Yeah, or they can just hold them out until the right timing and release them again. I think
the
that's
demand
what these
is there.
people are doing that. But here's the chance to get in on early, and I like boats, so I'm Captain Left Hook. So Here we go. I'll be blending away there are on the sea. Stupid. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. All right, there's what we got. What else is in the wallet? What else? Mr. Viss, if you could send me the action check-in lists, if you haven't already.
Am I allowed to sweeten the pot? I'm down to throw
Please.
some faded Monsuta NFTs on there. We'll go ahead
I
and.
was assuming you were going to do that.
Indeed. Awesome. Perfect.
Awesome. Yeah.
You never know. Sometimes I feel bad. Like I've been on a show before and been like, well, we're doing this giveaway right now. And I'm like, oh, sorry. Didn't mean to like hop onto someone. Sometimes people sponsor things and I don't want to ever like hop on their sponsorship.
Oh yeah,
But-
no, I give away your stuff as it is from time to time to some of the winners as it is, but I'm starting to, let's see, run low actually. So perfect time. Yeah, I've only got 3 of your cards left here from the.
We're gonna have to restock it for sure. We got almost. We're up to 42 released, or rather, we've given the previews of their character cards and stuff like that, and allowed people to get the misprints and stuff of up to 42. We're gonna release 8 more on Friday. And for today, I definitely think that the top prize has to be a Pineapple Speedster.
Oh, hell yeah. That one's beautiful.
We got the Pineapple Speedster. And then for second place, you'll get Tony the Fat One. And 3rd through 5th, we'll get a Cindy Cyclone. Everyone's leaving with a pretty cool
Cyclone.
Yes, indeed.
Love
I have
her.
plenty of those. And then let's see here. 6th through 10th, you guys are all going to get a Scooby Dooby.
Scooby Dooby.
Yes, indeed.
Hell yeah. Well, rock and roll.
Copyright pending on that one. Hopefully that card.
Oh, you just got to spell like Scooby with a K or something, just switch up the spelling of it.
It is a different spelling. I
Perfect.
think I at least have that going for me.
Yeah. And
I'm
it
going
looks
with the
different.
Abibas now, not the Adidas.
Well, oh yeah. Let's see here. Okay, I'm almost got the grub. There we are. Critter Craft loaded in here. All right, so you just listed off there. I'm gonna do as well. The number 1 first place will get the Lost Sailors box there, and then I've got some of the Metaverse Alien Worlds. I think that's cover 2, so I'll do top. The 2 through 4 we'll get a version of that, or get the copy of that as well. So those are the prizes today. That's what's going out. Let's do it. And the grub's grub. Now the only way to get into the grub fish pond here Monday through Thursday is to be an Action Family Club card holder. And you can pick one of those up from Nifty Blocks. Just search LeftHouse. That's the collection. And you'll go down to the bottom, passing all of the Dyslexic 95 releases that are scheduled to start next week. We got coming out for the next couple of months. But go down past those, and you'll find the Action Family Club card there. Holding the 1 will get you into the giveaway here from LeftHouse from the NFT Action News Monday through Thursday. Friday, it's open to the public when we do Crypto Monkey Fridays. So if you don't have a club card, come back then. But, I mean, if you're holding one of these cards, like that Lost Sailors pack's $15. Whoever wins that, their club card is halfway paid off. Testimonials from the Action Family Club card holders, they'll tell you right now that their investment into the club card has been paid off 10 times over if they've won more than once here on the show. So not financial advice, do your own research, but yeah,
we got our winner.
My own project. Boom Shanker, top place, the winner of the day. Congratulations, buddy. And Castrata taking 2nd, Paul TRX in 3rd, Samara Black, Jeff Jones, Boulder Magic, Frazzles, and Powers and Wilson Fisk all taking the top 10 places. I'm going to copy this list here and share it in the private chat here on StreamYard so you can get a hold of it there, Sensei, for your deliveries. And yes, congratulations, Mr. Boomshanker. You're getting that Lost Sailors pack. So you and I are in. We're in it. We're in it to sail it and win it. So we'll have private sailing discussions in the Discord, I'm sure, later on in our lives. But wicked.
Tales from the crypto pirates.
Yeah, crypto pirates. Hell yeah. That's who we are. The crypto pirates of 2022. So, all right. I think we did it. What a successful show it's been. A fun show. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always a goddamn pleasure to have you, and you have brought so many games for us to look at, so much content, and I appreciate that so much. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
And,
it's always fun to be here.
Yeah, let's bring you back again very soon. And Sensei, thank you so much for joining us and co-hosting with us today. And also, Sensei is going to take over the show on Thursday as I'm going sledding tomorrow. And I don't know who's taking over the show yet tomorrow, but I bet it. I'm hoping there will be. I've got a plan. I just need to sort it out. Okay, so that's going to happen. There will be a show tomorrow for sure. It's Whelps Wednesday. Campsite I'm reading Campsite's name off the results. The Penguin will be in with some sneaky peekies from the Whelps. Ooh. And Campsite, actually, maybe Campsite. Maybe I can get him to host tomorrow because he's going to start a new show here on the NFT Action News soon as well.
Ooh,
a gaming show. He'll be playing some games. Probably on the Twitch side, maybe both. Maybe we'll, both YouTube and Twitch. That'll happen. So, kick butt. Anything you want to say or leave us with, Mr. Doctor, before we get out of here?
Nothing special other than thank you for hosting me here. Happy to be back. Happy to see so many familiar usernames on the chat.
Hell yeah!
Best wishes to your older brother for his birthday.
Yeah.
Recovery to brother E, and very happy to also meet Sensei. What an awesome time we had today. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it was a good one. Sensei, you got anything for us? You want to do the brother E send a bid you a doing?
Absolutely. Likewise, Dr. Yunani, it was absolutely great having you on in here and getting to meet you for the first time. You have witnessed one of the greatest NFT shows of all time, the NFT Action News. We are going to be winding up here now, but we are not done this week. We still have Wednesday through Friday to go. So make sure that you come on back, Lefty Action family members. Make sure you're here on Friday for this awesome open giveaway that we're going to have. Make sure that you're always stopping by the NFT Action News. Like that video. Subscribe to the channel. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Have a wonderful day, NFT Action News fans.